was a bit of a wake up this morning. The big tree having its haircut. Their tree surgeons were around last week or the week before, examining all the big trees in the area. So clearly there were some branches not safe anymore, so that's good. But yeah, it was noisy. I actually woke up before they came and slept through it. I had to wake him up. So I have run out nearly all my cleaning products. Go figure. So I'm going to take a ride into the village to go to the Action, which is like our local bargain store, because there they sell all the branded products that you can buy in the Albert Heijn, but it works out about half the price. So I try and avoid doing, you know, those sort of cleaning slash toiletry stuff. I try and avoid doing that kind of shop from the supermarket where possible. I mean, obviously, like I ran out of shampoo the other day, so I just picked up a bottle of it. But then if I've got like a list of stuff, I'll try and sorry, itchy nose. I'll try and get it from the Action. And it's a gorgeous day. It's not like hot, but it's really, really beautiful sun, and there's like a smattering of those little tiny white fluffy clouds in the sky. It's gorgeous. I just saw my friend's daughter cycle past. I don't know what we're going to do for the rest of the afternoon. I'll have to see. I was hoping that William might want to do something with me, but I'm not that enthusiastic at the moment. Oh, I had my meeting this morning with like the occupational health as well, and clearly the home office situation is not ideal. You know, having I've got arthritis in my neck and my back, so we've agreed for now that I'm just going to stick to work in the mornings as I have been doing. And then I've got another appointment with her in 4 weeks, and then I'm hoping by then the Dutch government would have started letting us, you know, return to work. And then, you know, I've got in my office at work, I've got one of these you know, desks. It's like on a motor that I can put up and down, and then throughout the day, that's what I do. I sort of rotate between standing and sitting. And also my office chair is all fully adjusted. So yeah, I think once I'm sort of back in a good sort of ergonomic environment, that should help. And I'm hoping my bioresonance doctor will open his surgery soon, hopefully. I don't know if I'm being optimistic here, you know, glass half full and all that. Oh, if only. Would be nice to get some kind of sense of normality back in our lives, really, wouldn't it? Okay, I'm back. I thought I'd do a little shopping haul in case you're interested. Okay, I desperately needed a new mop, so I bought one of these, like super absorbent with an extending stick. Ooh, that was $2.99. I needed a new paint set, $2.99, and the thing what caught my eye was, I've been looking for one of these in the DIY shop and I couldn't find one. It's for opening paint cans. It's quite a nice little set. I needed some deodorant. I needed a spray bottle for a project I'm working on. The deodorant was $1.59 and this was 59 cents. Bargain. And then I got different cleaners, all under €2. So this was
This was £1.59. And I'm sure I paid like well over €2 for this in the Albert Heijn, the exact same one. I got some bleach, 98 cents. I think in England this is Domestos Glorix. Then I got some Dettol, like an all-purpose cleaner, that was £1.79. And then I've got some line scale remover, which was €1.12. That's the cleaning stuff I did need. The other thing I needed, some batteries, which were at £4.95. I've paid up to like €8 for these in the Albert Heijn before now. This is a great one. Who invented these? It's amazing. I bought, I'll tell you how much they were. £1.99. Off the shelf reading glasses, but they're sunglasses. So I'll be able to crochet and read properly on the boat. The other thing I bought, which is off camera, I bought like a big, like oscillating fan for the lounge. It's a stand-up one. We have got a small one, but it's just not big enough to circulate cooler air around the lounge. In Holland, it's not very common to have air conditioning because we don't get like, you know, half a year of like really hot heat. And our front window, it's a really big picture window and it doesn't open, so we get quite hot there. So for years we've just had a fan, but the one we've got's a little bit on the small side, but we use all of the bedrooms, we have those fans, so it will not be wasted. I might even put it in my craft room. The fan was £14.95, which I think is a bargain. I saw it. I didn't go out to buy a fan. I went to buy cleaning products, clearly. But because I saw it on the side, and I thought I'm going to grab that now. It's such a good price, and I've had fans from there before, and they've lasted really well. And if we wait, and then I see them at the DIY shop, they're going to be twice as much, and they just sell out really quickly. So I just grabbed it on a whim. Then the other thing I bought, which is like okay, I'll tell you how much it was. It was £6.95. Is this decorative bird cage? Got like a little catch on it. Because I'm going to attempt to make all little crochet birds and decorate it with like vines and stuff. And it's not my own idea. I've blatantly ripped it off from somebody I follow on Instagram, Claire. Maybe she ripped it off somebody, I don't know. But I thought that would be a nice little project and like to use up all those scrappy yarns. So I'm going to do it like all nice, bright, tropical colours. So that's going to be like a little project. But how beautiful is that? So, I think that's it. So all of that was €42.70. What an absolute bargain. Just this lot alone has probably saved me about €5–6. So good. Anyway, lots of social distancing going on in there. So very happy with it. And it was pretty empty, and the car park was really empty, so it was a good time to go. Okay, it's lunchtime now. I'm going to have something to eat. Just in the craft room. Hope you can see me. This morning got my sewing machine out, not my sewing machine, my overlocker, and I've got it working. So this is like a jersey. I already had white. I've got 4 white spools in there, so you can see it's perfect for sewing jerseys. So I think I'm going to attempt my boob tube plan this week, since I know it's finally working. I'm also quite intimidated by it. And then I just tried it on this scrap of cotton as well, just playing around with the tension really. So yeah, quite happy about that. Then the other thing is, firstly, I went through this Kate Eastwood book. I know a lot of people into crochet in the UK have got this, I think The Works was supplying it for a while. This is beautiful. I've yet to make anything out of it, I'm not gonna lie, but because I was looking for birds, I thought I'll have a look in there, and then there is a little bird pattern in there. I mean, this is, if you can get your hands on this, it's lovely. The only thing is, what's put me off is it uses UK terms. It uses UK terms, and I crochet with US terms. But you know, if it's simple patterns, then I can get my head around it. Or sometimes what I do is with a pencil, I just go in and if it says, you know, DC, and that's actually in English terms, UK terms, a single crochet, then I'll just go in and mark it. And then if it's a repetitive pattern, then I'll get into the swing of that. But anyway, I found something even better. Every time I go back to the UK, which when I say I go home, I actually refer to the UK as home, even though I've lived in Holland, what, 19 years, and I don't plan to go back to the UK, but that's what I mean when home. Every time I go back home, I like to go and stock up on as many crafty magazines. So I buy knitting, crochet and sewing magazines predominantly, and anything else crafty I can get my hands on. And one of the magazines that I do like to grab from time to time is this Crochet Now. And just rewind, I've had this kit in my stash, must be well over a year. You can see it's even faded now with the sun's not the best in this room. You've got to be careful what you leave out, much to my peril with my fabric stash. I have had things be ruined from the sun. But anyway, I've had this in my stash, and there's no pattern inside it, and I just couldn't find anything online. So I'm like, oh no, what to do? And I stupidly thought that there would have been a pattern, a written pattern in the bag, and there hasn't. So I spotted this, and I thought, you know, can I fudge it? Can I try and figure it out? I'm not very good at amigurumi, but you know, I've done enough crochet over the years that I can do it. I'm a bit too lazy for amigurumi, if I must admit. I find it a bit fiddly. Anyway, this is the strangest thing. I thought I'm just going to go through, flick through all my craft magazines and see, there's bound to be a bird pattern in there somewhere. And then lo and behold, I picked out the Crochet Now, and it's only the copy that had the kit in it, and it's only got the written pattern in it. It was a sign I was meant to crochet. So here's his little head, or top half of his body. Been busy on. The only thing is, I'm not very good at stitching in the round. Actually, I am good at stitching in the round. I'm not very good. I can't see black, so I just totally messed that up. But that's the back of his head, so I'm not too fussed, to be honest with you. This acrylic yarn's not the nicest, so I'm just planning on, I'm not going to attempt the robbing because I actually don't like the robbing. I'm just going to make this for now, and then I'll see how I go with the pattern, and if I like it, then I'm going to make some in different colours. So this might not even make it to the bird cage. This is like the prototype. I fancy like a nice bright yellow, like a canary. I might make like a little budgies, or with different breasts, or we'll see. So anyway, that's what I've been doing this afternoon, making birdies. I haven't got anything else planned for the rest of the day really. I'm going to make carbonara pasta this evening, and I am cheating. Yesterday when I bought pizzas for dinner, I bought ready-made pasta sauce. So that's what we're having. Lawrence and the boys have just taken a walk with all the plastic for the recycling, and tomorrow it's a bank holiday in Holland, because 5th of May is well, actually today it's not a national holiday, but today is a very special day. It's Remembrance Day in Holland. So there's lots of houses have the Dutch flag hung outside their houses at half-mast, which is very nice. The Dutch are very patriotic when it comes to putting their flag. They put their flags out
for lots and lots of occasions throughout the year. A lot of houses, I'd say like at least 70% of the houses here have like a flagpole holder for the front of their house if they don't have like a freestanding flagpole in their front garden. So today's Remembrance Day, and tomorrow, the 5th of May, I'm not sure when I'll be uploading this, but it's actually Liberation Day, and the Dutch, so it's not a national holiday every year, it's once every 5 years, and in COVID lockdown, it's our 5th year, so tomorrow's a national holiday, and it's the day that Holland was liberated in the Second World War. So it's when everybody got their freedom. It's when I think the Canadians, the Brits and the Americans arrived. So yeah, tomorrow's going to be a lovely holiday. Granted, we're all in lockdown, but apparently the weather's going to be nice. Lawrence is free from work. Obviously, you know, I'm free the whole week. The boys are free, so yeah, we'll see if we can do something. Maybe we might be able to get out on the boat. Actually, when the sun's out, it's actually quite hot. When it goes in, it gets a little bit chilly, so we'll see. Say what a lazy morning, but it wasn't really. It was sit on the sofa morning. The weather this morning was not nice at all, but I can show you I've been super productive. Get all my bits and pieces out. So I've been making all the little pieces to the bird from the kit that I've shown you. I've got to put the eyes in, and then I've got these little wings to stitch in. I'm not fantastic at amigurumi, to be perfectly honest with you, because I haven't got the patience for it, but because I love my bird cage so much, I've persevered. Actually, I don't mind the pattern. The eyes that came with the kit are huge, so I have, as all crafters do, I have got safety eyes in different measurements, so I'll dig out some smaller ones from there. So I've got to put the safety eyes in, stuff the head, stitch it all on, and I still need to make the little legs. But yeah, it's okay. I think I am going to make another one in the same pattern, because I've learned a couple of things that, you know, didn't really, I did incorrectly, or I didn't understand the pattern. I would say it's not for beginners, this. I mean, I'm not like an amigurumi expert by no means. I rarely do amigurumi, but as you can see, I can. But even some of the stitches for me were a little bit confusing, and I don't know if it's because it's a UK terms pattern and I'm only used to crocheting in US, but no, I don't think that was. There was a particular stitch that I hadn't come across before, which was, oh, let me think now, it was Viz or Inv. Basically, it was an invisible triple, an invisible single crochet triple decrease. And I know full well how to decrease, and I'd never heard of this. It took me a while to get my head around it. It was only, I had to frog a little bit because I realised it was a decrease. It wasn't obvious in the name of it. I mean, the name was like this long, and then when I realised, oh, it's a decrease. But you had to do it, you can see this is all along the back. You had to do the decreases in the front loops. Anyway, I think that's too confusing for a beginner. I mean, anyway, they're quite cute. So I'm going to stop with that now because I've got laundry on the go and the weather has suddenly improved. It's very windy. It's a little bit cool, but it's sunny. It's nice. It's okay. Lawrence and William have gone to the DIY store. It's one of the few stores that I'm very comfortable with Lawrence going to because
they're really strict with how many people they allow in and the rules. You know, there's people manned everywhere spraying everything, so I don't mind. He needs to buy like an extra long drill bit because the Wi-Fi is not the best in the attic where the boys are, so he's busy pulling up a LAN cable. I don't know. Anyway, the really sad thing for me is my little cucumber seedlings have completely died, and I have no clue why. I don't know what I've done or not done. Yeah, I'm really sad about it. I know it seems really silly, but you know, I spent so long nurturing these little seeds and it was exciting watching them grow every day. So yeah, no more. And to be honest with you, the tomato plants are not looking very healthy. There's one pot, I'll insert some footage now so you can see. So there's one of the pots, looks like it is sort of clinging on for dear life, and it looks like they are getting a couple of leaves on them. So I just don't know. And I'm loath to do anything with the other seedlings. I'll show you how they're doing because I don't know what I'm doing. I mean, I've been researching, I've watched YouTube tutorials, I've read some blogs, you know. I thought I was doing everything right. If any of you are experienced with growing seedlings, in particular vegetables from seedlings, and can tell me anything I might have done wrong, I'm very confused. I didn't have it, so the cucumbers, I didn't have them in like a really super sunny hot spot. They were in like sun in the morning and then shade in the afternoon. We've not had any ground frost. I haven't watered them myself because they weren't saturated, but the soil was still quite damp because we've had regular bouts of rainfall. I've moved the tomatoes, so I moved all of them to the end of the garden, which is in sun for a lot longer, until about this time of year, about 5 o'clock in the evening, in the afternoon. So I don't know if I was just too late moving the cucumbers. Maybe they just need more sun. I have no idea what I'm doing wrong. Obviously I want to keep going. You know, I did enjoy doing it. So before I move the other seedlings, I'll show you. So there are the other seedlings. These are the chives, broccoli and the red peppers or sweet peppers. Before I do anything with these, I would love some advice from you, because clearly my research and my understanding of things was, yeah, not right at all, was it? Because I've just killed them. So, yeah, very sad about that. Okay, I'm going to get on with my laundry. You can hear I've got my dryer on. I've had to close the door because the frogs are going mental today. You can hardly hear yourself at some point. There must have been about like a whole group of them at it. Okay, laundry time. I've not sat down all afternoon. I've been on the go. So I'm finally sitting down now. Sorry, I've got the dryer on, so it is nice outside. But I think I've mentioned this before. I've got everything dry out in the nice weather, and now I just do like a 15-minute iron cycle in the dryer. Just put dinner on the go. I'm just mega easy, and put some sausages in, some chicken sausages, some potato wedges and peas, and that's dinner. Lawrence has rushed off to take William, sorry that's my oven, to free running. The sports are starting up in Holland, so he's going free running, and he said he's going to sit in the car and wait for him. I don't know what that's about. Whatever. Not very pleased with Lawrence right now. I was out and come home, and he's drilled holes, 2 quite big holes in my bedroom ceiling. Didn't even mention it. Trying to fit a cable up in Joshua's room. So we shall be having words later when he's back. I thought when I was out, he phoned me and he was like overly chirpy. And I remember thinking at the time, God, you're a bit like forced happy. And that's why, because he had a dirty little secret. He'd been demolishing my bedroom ceiling. Okay, I've just, while I'm juggling things, I thought, you know, I'm gonna finish this, my little birdie off tonight. These are the eyes that are in the kit, if you can see. And I think that's the size of the head. I think they're just a bit big. So I've looked in my stash and I've got these 9mm. Oh, I don't know if you can, let me take, sorry, I'll take one out, shall I? Let's have a look, let's have a proper look. Obviously I'm going to finish it tonight, so I'm not asking for your help in deciding, but at least just want to show you the dilemma I've had. Oh, it's exciting, eh? Fake eyes, it's all going in my house. Can't get in now. Oh my God, it's just been one of those days. Okay, all right. I think I'm gonna go for the middle option, but I'll just show you what I've got. Okay, let's see if I can hold these. So, this one's from the kit. The middle one is a 9mm. They're all safety eyes from my stash. And then that one's like one of those, oh, it's not focusing, is it? Sorry. Yeah, it's one like those little glass eye ones. I love these, but I think these are more like for teddy bears. So I'm thinking, let's just have a quick look. I'm thinking they're nicer than them. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go for the 9mm. Hopefully I can get that finished this evening, because I'm dying to decorate my my bird cage. Got loads of ideas. I'm all excited now. Anyway, nothing else exciting to tell you. Just had a quick look at the seedlings. Had a little sort of over the cucumbers. The tomato plants, they look like they've sort of perked up. It's very strange. I'm just leaving them in those pots on the ground and just praying the snails or slugs don't get them or any other insects. And I've given them a little bit of water because it's not rained for a couple of days, and I felt the soil, and yeah, I think you could just do it a little bit. Some of them look like they're getting new leaves, but anyway, do you know, let's just leave it to Mother Nature. We'll see what happens. Who knew tomatoes or cucumbers, for that fact, that difficult to grow? Clearly for me they are. On another note, my poinsettias from Christmas are still clinging on there. Look, got new leaves. This poor thing, you can see I forget to water it and then it goes all and then I think, oh, and then I water it and they're just thriving. I've got another one as well. Okay guys, I am going to wrap up the vlog because yeah, aside from plastic safety eyes and chicken sausages and dead plants, that I've run out of things to say. Oh, tomorrow is supposed to be really nice weather, although Lawrence is working. I might see if I can do something with William tomorrow. We'll see. If I do something, of course, I will take you with me. So I'm going to say thanks for joining. I think we've got some new people have joined the little channel with all the bonkers stuff in it. So hello, welcome. Glad you could make it. I hope you stick around. I hope we've not scared you off. I also wanted to mention as well, I've got something in planning, although I can't say when it will be because I'm juggling a bit too many balls at the moment, but I've decided I might start trying to do like a regular podcast for crafting. So I'll still carry on with the vlogs because I like that. I like sort of chit-chatting and just, you know, filming whatever we're up to. And when lockdown's over, hopefully I can show you some nice interesting things about Holland, because, you know, it is a beautiful country and I feel very blessed and fortunate to be living here. But yeah, I was thinking, because I am an avid crafter and, you know, maybe the crafting aspect isn't necessarily everybody's cup of tea, you know, so I thought I'll carry on with the daily stuff, but I might try and start doing like a podcast format purely on the crafting. So watch this space for that, stick around. I can't say when it'll be because, as I said, I'm quite busy at the moment, but yeah, that's my plan. If you've got any tips or wishes or things you'd like me to do and say on this future podcast, let me know in the comments below. Okay, I am going to go now. Thanks for joining. Stay safe. I hope you're all well, and I'll see you in the next vlog. Bye.